Tuesday night baseball set to come your way from Fenway Park in Boston. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Oakland A's and the Boston Red Sox. The Red Sox have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Whit Merrifield next to hit. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Oakland, the second
from the stretch.
With
hit hard on the ground to the right. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Ambush style. 0-0 coming unglued. First pitch of the game. Nice knocks to the outfield.
Delino.
Digging in, Delino to Shields. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
Throw over to first, but the runner's back easily. Merrifield aboard here at first with nobody out. And he got him. And here's a shot of the Athletics starting lineup for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I know they'd love to get more production out of Delino to Shields these days. He's really been struggling, hitting under 200 over the last 10 games. He doesn't usually go into these long droughts, but right now he's truly in one. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
No balls and a strike to count. Bounced weakly near the plate, but it gets foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. But they'll just get the 1 out here as the runner will get back safely at first.
The designated hitter.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Matt Adams. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Oh, it takes a nasty hop, and he's unable to haul it in. Merrifield is on his way home. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, with 2 away, the man on first, he was moving on contact, and he got a great jump and comes all the way around to score on that double. Always nice to snag the early lead, and they've done it here.
Here's C.J. Cron now, and he'll be looking to change his fortunes in this one. He's seen his numbers take a bit of a dive in recent action. 0-1 the count. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Cron playing here in his age 29 season. He was taken in the 10th round back in the draft of 2019.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 0-2. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes.
Six fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But the A's get a run on this RBI double. On to the bottom of the first from Fenway. And Oakland has claimed the early 1-0 lead. Trevor Triplett is on the mound for game 2. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time getting people out with runners in scoring position. Over 300 average against coming into this start. He's really struggled when there's been traffic on the bases, and this is something he's going to have to clean up.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Reyes ranging back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The relay not in time, and he's in there with a double.
One pitch, one swing of the bat, and they've got a man in scoring position just like that. On the mound, he's probably happy it stayed in the yard. He jumped all over the first thing he saw and almost got to round the bases.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
The 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Again, a 1-2. And it's fouled away. Peralta leads off second with nobody out. Working for the punch out and the offering. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Grounded to the right. Merrifield picks it up. Spin throw. Gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one. With that, here's how the hometown Red Sox line up in this one. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Line towards center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. In to score from third is the tying run. It's 1-1. Here's George Springer. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. First delivery to him on the way. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. A diving effort as it's off his glove. And the recovery will not be in time at first, and the inning will continue following the infield single.
The designated hitter.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. Here's a look over to first, and a dive, but he's back in. First pitch on its way. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. 2 out with the man at first. Hit out towards second. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. And that'll bring in Franmil Reyes. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Seager at third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
So here's how the Bo Sox are positioning themselves defensively. And let's focus our attention on the guy behind the plate putting the digits down. That's Brian McCann. I don't think he gets enough credit for his defense. The ability to massage a pitching staff, soft hands, and a nice throwing arm to second base. We already know from the offensive side he's a multiple-time All-Star with the ability to launch. 1 out, nobody on.
Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night.
Iglesias.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the rosin bag and see if he could get a foul ball on that one. He had to see if he would swing way outside the zone.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Shoots this one over to first. Moreland is there, and he'll step on the bag himself. Here's Brian Dozier now, and you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I can understand why he wanted to elevate the fastball right there. This batter's eyes have been lit up since he stepped in the box. Let's see if he gets him fishing on something breaking in the dirt right here.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And guys, when I've been looking at the numbers on this starting pitcher, what really jumps out on me is the fact that he doesn't strike a ton of guys out, which means he's got to execute. He's got to use those 17 inches in, out, up, and down. He's going to have his defense behind him, and they better be on their toes because a lot of balls are going to be put in play in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he misses there. 1-2. Line drive to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat with it. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
That's the ball.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good pitch right there, that backdoor slider. That's a very difficult pitch to throw, and particularly throw for a strike. Just missed that outside corner right there, but a good pitch and a tough take there by the hitter.
The 1-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Skied into straightaway right. And that'll get over the wall. So forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. Line drive, base hit into the left center field gap. And this will rattle off the base of the monster. He pulls into second safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
Now batting,
Man, he was not messing around here. Sitting on the first pitch he saw and drove it to the outfield, bringing in both runners and putting himself into scoring position. It's great to see a guy that's aggressive at the plate when he's got a chance to do some damage.
Into the box now, David Peralta. Hit down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And here's a pitch high and tight for a ball. 1-1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
This is pulled into right. And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
Stepping in now, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
High in the air out to center field. DeShields is there. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third on the fly ball as he's in there now with 2 away.
The right fielder.
So a man at third here with 2 gone. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. DeShields moves over, and that retires the side. Russell Martin now, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Fouled off.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Russell Martin becomes the first out of the inning. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. No balls and 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Pretty standard fastball right there. 0-2. Now he's changed the eye level of the batter so he can start working something in like an off-speed curveball down in the zone.
The 1-2. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving. D-Roll, both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to. So here's the cleanup hitter, George Springer.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, let's not sugarcoat it. He's had a rough couple innings. He's going to have to find a way, whether it be mechanically or mentally, to be able to stay in this game.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here. And when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys. And when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
Now at the plate, Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei Ohtani.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too. This is line to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Now batting,
So coming to the plate, Brian Dozier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First offering on its way. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Springer stands at first with one out. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. Oh, and it froze him, and they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here. Stepping in, C.J. Cron comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Heading out towards shallow right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out. Into the box now, Franmil Reyes. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit high and deep out to left. And it's off the green monster. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Well, unfortunately, being close isn't quite good enough most of the time. Love the effort in the outfield, and he was close to making that play, but instead it's a double. That's a risky play, though. Could have been a lot worse than a double.
Hey, I never want to take an offense's aggression away, but they've been swinging at a lot of pitches early in the count, find themselves down. I think they need to regroup, have a meeting in the dugout, and figure out a way to maybe look at some pitches.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Moreland is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. 1 left for Oakland. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked with manager Alex Cora during the break about his thoughts on the Red Sox hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already put 4 runs on the board, and they've done so by running up their opponent's pitch count. So he said he thinks they're going to have a lot more opportunities to score because of that as the game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if this start will continue to run downhill.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Martin has it. And he makes the throw to first. Seager is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting, the catcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Brian McCann. A ball and no strikes. 4-1 our score as we play inning number 4. Drilled right back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern, and part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those "here we go again" thoughts out of his head.
So a runner on first with one out now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
Hard hit ball to second. Merrifield brings it in to Iglesias for one. Relay to first in time. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Thank you, Heidi. And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away. He's set, and the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, it looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
Merrifield leads off first with 1 away. And he powers a cut fastball by him that time, and he's in charge now, 0-2. Throw to first, but he's back in safely. The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it, 1-2. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the... Back to the top of the order now, and up next the outfielder David Peralta. First delivery to him on the way. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back.
The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
3-2 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields coming on. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with one away. And up next, a Berkeley area native, Marcus Simeon. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Pitch popped up. Crone calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. Down in order goes. Here's Matt Adams now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard. But you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
David Hernandez will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the 1st out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
C.J. Crone is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Peralta is under it. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. So striding forward now, Franmil Reyes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. 0-1 the count. A line, that's a base hit into left field.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. In there, and it's 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. The A's straight. Russell Ham enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Ready once again, George Springer. It was a walk in his last trip. Heading out towards shallow right. Reyes has a beat on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Next up, the 2-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Next for the Red Sox.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Reyes going back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Now in the box, Jose Iglesias. Career numbers with David Hernandez. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. 0-1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Another one sent foul. ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Into the box now, Russell Martin. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 pitch. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. At the plate, Whit Merrifield. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and 1 strike. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Merrifield behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one. Standing in, Kyle Seager. He went down on strikes last time up.
The 3rd baseman, Kyle Seager.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And that is into the visitors' bullpen, a home run.
Well, when you groove the first pitch a strike, these hitters are going to make you pay. Something tells me I don't have to tell the guy on the mound that anymore. That hurts.
In now, Brian McCann. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. A solo home run for Brian McCann. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
In the job description of reliever, there's no mention of back-to-back homers. But there is a need for a short memory. We'll see if he can put those 2 bombs behind him.
Gary Templeton comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Gary Templeton. Now batting, first base.
Standing in now, Mitch Moreland. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. Throw into second. The tag, and he is out at second.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, David Peralta. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. O'Neill is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Digging in now, Marcus Semien. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. DeShields is there, makes the catch, and the side. Luis Avilan is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Luis Avilan.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control, 0-2.
I'm interested to watch this next pitch right here. He got a swing on a high fastball. I wonder if he's going to pull the old Plesac and climb the ladder.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Into the box now, Chris Bryant. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Springer. And it bangs off the monster. He's around second now as they're still searching for it out there. And he's in there easily. It's a stand-up triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Bounce towards the second baseman. And not in time as the run scores.
The first baseman, number 25.
So digging in now, C.J. Cron. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here comes the 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Adams, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Next up for the A's, Franmil Reyes. Last time through was a base hit. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Swung underneath that pitch, so he was either trying to elevate the ball or he was expecting a pitch to be a sinker and drop more than it did.
The count now at 2-2. And here's a good sinker now, but it misses. 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Run.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Stepping up to the plate, Nick Markakis. He'll get things started now in the bottom of inning number 8. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Go ahead.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up. But this will land untouched. And he chased it in the dirt. Martin gathers. And the throw to first ends the inning. In now, Tyler O'Neill. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Matt Barnes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. Striding in for Oakland, Jose Iglesias. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. 1 out, nobody on. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
That changeup came in at 89 miles an hour. You know a guy throws hard when his off speed is in the high 80s.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Jose Iglesias goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on a ball out of the zone. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. He's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. And this is swung on and missed. So now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Last strike now for Oakland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Boston get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Wade LeBlanc earns win number 4 on the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game tonight.